like we done got everybody on this motherfucker.
Man,
we done did it all.
We're getting all the Harper in here. That's why this niggas just feel even better.
Yeah, keep it going, bro. Keep it going.
It's not even just all the Harper. It's quality.
That's
it's
what
quality that's been on here. It's quality. It's quality from everywhere that's been on here. As far as we know, as far as we have gotten, everybody that we've had on here, I firmly believe is quality and not bullshit. Like, yeah, we've had some whatever on here, but that is what it is.
It's gonna come with the territory.
Yeah, it's part of the game, baby.
It's part of the game, but
it's
also
part of the game.
Everybody else who's also had on here, everybody is doing something.
You want to do me a favor? I'm gonna grab my whiskey. Right there, by the speaker. I got a drink. It's not weed and whiskey unless I'm drinking. I don't know. I have to start off with ice to start off ease.
I was about to say, when the fuck did you ever put ice in your shit?
Starting off ease. Listen, I'm still evolving as a drinker, okay?
Okay.
I'm still learning how to drink properly for my body.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't just drink that.
You gotta know your consumption level.
Exactly. You gotta know how to drink so you don't get fucked up.
That's why I don't drink that much.
That's your learning your level.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a drink. I just gotta know how to drink properly so I can keep drinking.
I don't like hangovers, bro.
What's your drink of choice, yo?
Me lately, I've been fucking with whites, Patron, Casamigos.
You know the Mexicans probably won't even drink that in Mexico, right?
Nah,
that's not real. It's not real tequila to them.
I think this go back to y'all. Wait, who?
It's not real tequila to them.
Oh no.
Nah, them niggas don't drink Patron.
Yeah, they probably don't think it's authentic.
It's not. That's like I be trying to make this joke to people. I'm like, yo, it's to the point, yo. Tacos is barely being Mexican unless you really have it in Mexico now, yo. Every time you think of a taco, you think of America.
And you know what's fucked up about tacos? Well, Mexican food, period. People think it tastes like Taco Bell, heavily seasoned. It ain't seasoned like that, bro.
People said that the Mexican food is better in America than it is over there.
I'm not saying that. I'm not about to say that.
Yeah,
I love that Mexican.
Hey, I'm not gonna let none of my Mexican friends hear that because that's blasphemy.
I like authentic Mexican food.
I seen a few stats. People said that like the Mexican food here is better than the one over there.
But all right,
because somebody explained to me it's called Tex-Mex. It's the Texas and Mexican mix. Because it's right there. Mm-hmm. So you got Texas seasonings and style of cooking mixed with Mexican that make that different shit that we used to.
I say Americans don't know food. Only a few states actually know good food, and they actually prepare good food.
So what state you feel like got the best food?
I'm still traveling for that, to be honest with you, to really figure that out. But my general theory right now, America don't have good food. By the time it's imported here and come here, and the way they process it and prepare it, it's not the best quality at the time unless you're really spending money on your high-end food at that point. That's the only time you're going to get really quality food, to be honest with you. To me, like if you go to Jamaica and shit like that, that's when you're going to get some good food. When you go to these islands, that's when you get the good food because it's not being imported. They don't have to go to no process before it actually gets to your plate.
Yeah.
It's one of those kill, pick, prepare.
Yep.
So
even going to the grocery stores here, you going to the suburbs, they meat look way fresher than our shit.
Facts.
I don't even grocery shop in the hood like no more like
because you're not supposed to.
I go deep, like I go to Simsbury sometime, like
no shit. I'm not from the hood, but I would never, even if I did, because when I did a couple times, I'm like, damn, like why the fuck would you eat this meat? Like the meat be like looking crazy. I'm like, yo, this is what they selling, like
old and shit.
And they be like, oh, you gotta come early. Like why should I have to come? Why the fuck should I have to come early to get good food? Like what type of weird shit is that? This shit. So you telling me by the end of the day, this shit's spoiled? That's what I gotta deal with. That's crazy. That's how they feeding the hood. That's how they feeding our people. Like that's wild.
But everybody already, most people are getting hip to it more, but even the liquor they send to the hood, it has more chemicals in it than the ones that go to the suburbs. It's more prone to go to your head and have like a chemical imbalance in your brain than anything else than the one that actually go to the suburbs. That's why like even things like Hennessy and shit like that. Hennessy is not the same Hennessy you buy here and you buy in certain white neighborhoods. It's two different types of Hennessy because it's strategically placed for a certain batch to come to certain places just because they know what Hennessy does to people and they know people are going to buy it.
Hey. See, we be talking. We don't be just always. See, we don't always talk fuck shit on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? We don't always get wild and
Nigga, I'm
ignorant.
a fuck nigga. Fuck that.
I'm not no fuck nigga.
I'm proud to be a fuck nigga.
Why would you probably be proud of
I'm
that?
proud to be a fuck nigga. I strive to be a better fuck nigga in life.
Why?
I'm looking for better ways.
Don't add the ER.
Matter of fact, I don't like that. I just said that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
don't
I
add
put
the
the ER on
to
that.
it. Don't do that.
I don't
Don't
like
do
that.
that.
That made me uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable.
That hurt
I
my
said
soul.
that.
You
Yeah.
just said that right now.
Yo, man, I feel like the part white in me started to showcase a little bit more, and it's like,
Slate,
oh,
that rapist ancestor. It started coming out.
my abs is hurting.
Niggas about to start throwing out boys and shit like that. Like, hey, boy.
Yeah, later.
So there's a article that was going around that said Connecticut man get arrested for assaulting a woman who didn't say thank you after holding the door for her.
I seen that shit. I think it's from New Haven.
Yeah, how you feel about that? Whose side are you on?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be a little mad when niggas when I hold the door for
Bro,
people when they'll say
hey.
I be a little heated.
Fuckers gotta say thank you.
I be a little heated, like man.
Next time I might just slam this shit in your face because you playing with me. Why are you not saying thank you? Your mother ain't teach you no fucking manners.
Yeah, I'm
probably
gonna
didn't
teach
have
you.
no
He said,
dad.
he said I'm gonna teach you some today.
Huh?
She probably didn't have a dad growing up.
Boy, that nigga owns it.
Nah,
Why
bro,
everybody paused after I said that?
'Cause
Y'all made it
that's-
more awkward than it needed to be.
because niggas ain't had no dad.
It's okay. A lot of people didn't have no dads. They didn't have no good home training. It's
I mean, I
okay.
ain't
had
gonna
no
say
dad?
I
You ain't had no dad?
I had a dad.
I did.
I know my dad.
Yeah, I know my father.
I know my dad.
I can't say that.
My dad was in my life.
My dad was in my life.
My dad was a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
One thing about Jamaican men, right? You can say this. They may not be the greatest husbands, but they
Both
are
y'all-
great fathers.
Both of y'all got Jamaican dad?
Yes, sir.
Well, he's Jamaican.
Yeah. I grew up in Jamaica for 9 years of my life.
I just got Jamaican parents.
I got the type of dad where he never had to get a switch or anything to beat you. His rough ass hands was alone to terrify the fuck out of you for the rest of your whole childhood. Nigga, them shits from working like the hard life, my nigga. Your hands are so rough. A nigga slap you one time with that shit, nigga. You feel that shit. It sting you. You feel every rough ridges on that hand, yo. And it be dry, yo. It just hurt, yo. You just rather you get beat with a belt after that. Your belt would probably feel
I
better.
never get beat by my father before.
Oh, you never got beat growing up?
No, not by my father, by my mother.
Oh, your mother beat you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things you got beat for?
Skipping school and shit.
Do you remember your last beating? Does anybody remember your last?
I remember a few beatings that was memorable.
I was 12, I was 12, and like she was beating me, but I ain't feel it. Like, that was the last beating I got.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
like,
Yeah,
done.
probably
Like,
for some
I
shit.
can't beat this dude no
You became
more.
immune to the beatings.
Alright, we done now. Alright.
It don't hurt no more. I remember one time my grandmother beat me with a slipper and it didn't hurt no more. That's when I felt like a god.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody
I
can
felt
tell
like
me
a god.
anything.
I was like, from here I don't have to listen to nobody. If you beat me, it won't hurt. And then you get beat by somebody and it actually hurt, and you just, alright, never mind.
Nah, Betty, I just used to get beat for just doing like bad shit around the house or something.
I feel like you was a bad kid growing up.
Nah.
No, you know what? Not even bad. I feel like you was mischievous. Like, you know, you was one of them boy picnic that just felt like you just had to do everything that you was curious about. You just see something. You was touching titties and ass when you was young, wasn't you? I feel it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You was a fucking young perv.
The fuck is wrong? Why not?
Because, yo, there's different levels to it, yo. Sometimes people are humping leg at this certain age, yo.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
When you figure it out, you like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a humper.
Let me trick for that one right there.
I was a humper.
That's a, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a humper.
You still a humper?
You find
And then I have 4 out here.
This one, I had ass.
Nope. There's a whole ass shirt right there.
No, it blew from the fan. From the fan.
Alright, let me go get a cup. Hold on.
But you know, there's evolutions to this shit, man. You gotta evolve from a humper to a fucker, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all that
That's
matters.
how life goes, bro. It's all right. It's,
Yeah.
it's cool. I was the titty grabber though. I was grabbing titties for a little bit, whatever little titties and chicks had at the time. But it's cool.
Yeah, yo, I was a titty person too as a kid, but like as I got older, it became more of the ass.
Yeah, because that's when you start realizing what it really is. When you really start getting into shit,
Appreciate you.
that's when you get to the fine details.
See that, bro?
Energy. That's a shot.
Look what they got us drinking. Fucking whiskey. This shit about to have me White boy.
Don't tell me you one of those people who get quiet when they get high.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah.
The octaves just start to decrease the higher you get.
I mean, in some cases, yeah. In some cases, I do get like that. Probably from just in too much of a laid back setting. But like if I'm in like the studio or some shit, like
that's why you're more hype, more on energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever.
Bet.
I don't give a fuck how much I'm smoking.
All right, let's get into this shit, then.
Let's go,
man. All right, ready?
All my niggas we coastin', high grade we smoking, on the highway we rollin', crack a bottle we toastin'.
2, and welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey, where this is my favorite part of the week, where we get to sit behind the mic and talk our shit with great motherfucking personalities, because it's the only thing we allow in these doors. It's the only thing that come on this platform, great personalities. And you know, of course, we're not gonna come on air without bringing you another great motherfucking personality.
Legendary intro.
You know, I like the fact that when your platform could bring people that you're a fan of towards you, and then you get to just get that front row seat of just what their life is, and you just be in awe of the fact that I've always been on the outside being a fan, and now you're just sitting next to me. We're in the same room, and we're just having a man-to-man conversation. It's just one of those again. You know, we have Mr. Sporty himself in here, yo. I know y'all probably ain't hear that in a while, but come on, man. I need y'all to get hit back to this shit. My man is back. Because one thing I heard him say before we get into here, when he left, there was a void. It was missing him. You can't have hip-hop, you can't have rap, you can't have music in Connecticut unless he's here. That's what he's coming to say.
That's a definition of what we do right here. No fucking humbleness, nigga.
No humbleness. He came in with it already. He said the game was missing me.
Oh my God. I heard it.
It was me that was missing.
You can hear it in the sounds.
When you heard other niggas, you just like, it's missing something, you know? It was missing Sax Fifth. You know, he's the seasoning to this whole motherfucking shit. He's the flavor to this shit, man.
The sazon.
The sazon. Oh, I like that right there. You hear that? You hear that?
Orange chicken around this motherfucker. Stop playing with niggas, man.
Man, please, man. Thank you for coming in here, man. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Thank you for blessing us with your grace, man. And with
thank you for having me, bro.
Man, it's an honor, dog. Like I said, I've been a fan.
Likewise, bro.
Since Sporty was a thing, since you was running with Mahogany, I've been a fan, man. Like I said, there was a point out here where you couldn't turn on a project from anybody out here, and you didn't hear you on that fucking project.
You know that.
You was if you weren't making it, you were featured on it. That's how hard you was fucking working, my nigga.
Right.
You were everywhere, and I like that. when it comes to fucking being creatives, because you have to be everywhere. You have to be in everybody's face, because you gotta let people know I am him and I am here. Yeah. Now listen to me.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, why the hiatus, hell? Why did you deprive the streets of what you was already given? Why did you do that to us?
Sometimes you just get in a personal space where like life dealing with you.
Okay.
So like when you finally
figure it out,
get your hands back on the horns of the shit. You feel me?
Sometimes it's always good to take a break.
Yeah, then you back like handling life instead of life handling you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And with that being said, like I wasn't never like not recording, so I just always had music.
So you still got unheard music that's out there.
Yeah, of course. Niggas know. Yeah. I was just chilling. You feel me? I was still recording, but I was just chilling, just watching the scene, just watching what it do. I watched it change a little bit.
Do you like the changes that came with it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the changes that came with it? The game of Connecticut, the music game of Connecticut.
The Connecticut rap scene for the majority, dope. It evolved in a big way. I see major looks. You feel me? Legit shit, valid artists. Feel me? Good music.
Who are some of your favorite artists to watch while you're behind the scenes?
Fuego Bass, Yellow Fuego.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we had him on the platform. Shout out to Fuego.
Few niggas, Fuego. New young kid, Zay Bucks.
I heard that name.
Okay, yeah.
Tough. GB Keys. I fuck with GB Keys too.
I've heard that name as well.
Damn, it made me want to call his home government. Dark skin?
Yeah, dark skin.
Yeah, that's my boy. Keys. Keys, right?
Yeah, Keys.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Who else? Cool Q, always been.
Of course.
He stays.
Always made great music together.
He
always.
Yeah, for sure. Always. He stays swinging.
Razor Ramon. That's a classic right there.
Word.
Razor Ramon is always
definitely
gonna be a fucking classic.
That's a cult classic.
Yes,
a classic right there. Word.
That one right there is never gonna get old. I swear like when y'all came together to make that one, it was just magic from the beginning. Even if you didn't realize that one, because as soon as the streets heard that one, it was just like an anthem for them.
Yeah, that was like a hood chant.
Yes, the hood anthem for them. That was fucking amazing.
Got to perform that a couple times and ate that up. Like, they fuck with Razor Ramon.
Is that one of your favorite songs to perform?
Yeah.
What do you like better, performing or making music?
Like recording in the studio or performing?
Yeah.
I would probably say recording.
What do you love about recording?
What I love about recording is just me. You know what I mean? Like it's just me inside the booth. I could have the light off. I could just like kind of like zone out. Like I could be in there with fucking no shape up that day.
It don't matter.
Like it don't matter. Like you feel me?
Give me your own zone.
That's exactly how I feel about this shit.
I could just be in my raw element.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I should be shaped up and shit. You know, I'm on camera, but it's alright. It is what it is. This is my craft right here. So I'm gonna look how the fuck I feel like. Y'all gonna watch this shit because I said so.
And when you recording, there's no you controlling when the camera get on you.
Facts.
You can be like, nah, I ain't, or you know what I mean.
And plus, we control what people see at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, damn, I hate when that happens to me, yo. Every time I be having a question,
it's the weed.
No, it's not even that. It's because I have a habit where I don't want to be too focused on my question that I don't hear what people are saying.
Word.
So sometimes when you lose focus on that question because you're focused on what people are saying, the question just slips your head just like that. To be honest with you,
that happens a lot to me.
All right, so now that you're coming back right now, how are you? What changes do you plan on bringing to the music scene of Connecticut?
What changes?
Yeah, what changes do you see that you could bring to?
I feel like all in all, it's just me. Like I am the change. Like I always come with like just a new something, new lingo, new.
You're a trendsetter.
New sounds for sure.
So where does Sporty come from? Speaking of that, where does Sporty come from? What's the origination of Sporty?
The origin that comes from like my boy who passed away like in 2013. My boy Troy.
R.I.P.
Yeah, we used to chill out in his shop, and it was just like a word he used to throw around like to like his employees that used to work in the shop. He used to tell them, "Oh, you acting sporty today. You ain't gotta come back tomorrow." or you feel me? And I just like this shit. And this was like 2012, 2013. I ain't even really start getting in the rap swing at the time yet. You feel me? But I was already saying that just in my regular personal life before I start rapping. It was just in my vocab.
It's just the words you use.
Yeah, like just me and my niggas at the time.
So define it.
It's just Sporty, just.
You can't use a word to define a word.
When we talk about Sporty, the fuck? When we talk about that, hell yeah.
Sporty defines itself.
Yeah, that shit is just like a state of mind, just like a feeling. Like
it's one of those things you be like use it in a sentence to define
yeah, you
it.
can. It could be anything. Like I call my man Sporty. Like what up, Sporty? Like you feel me?
Let me give you a challenge then. Use it incorrectly.
Use it incorrectly?
Yeah, use it incorrectly. That's a tough one, huh?
You can't really use it.
It's kind of like a Jamaican cuss word. It just you can insert it anywhere and it makes sense.
This whole project without sax on it is Sporty.
Okay.
So all right. So
I like that.
You can't really use it. Or no, I was gonna say you can't really use it for negativity. But you can.
It's more for sarcasm.
It's more for it's just more for like just being the best version of yourself that day, whatever the case is. I don't give a fuck if it's a new haircut. I don't give a fuck if it's a new job. You got some money in your pocket, or you feel me? You and your chick out vacation or something. You Sporty. You moving
every
Sporty.
Time I come on here recording, I feel sporty.
It's Sporty.
Yeah, sporty
exactly.
Sporty, man.
Yeah, that's what we did.
So is that kind of like an alter ego? Did it kind of like create an alter ego for you in a sense?
Yeah, it created an alter ego. Like it was like a. you know, with like a brand within a brand.
Okay.
So like it became to the point like, you know, it just became like a word. Now it's just a word just in Hartford.
Does
Like,
it does that embody a personality? Like, do you say there's certain personality that comes with being sporty in a sense?
Of course.
What's the traits that comes that with being sporty? What traits?
Being yourself.
All right. So do you see like any specifics? Like, is there any specifics? Like is like what does the confidence that mean in being sporty? What does that confidence?
Credit
bring?
score requirement.
Yeah.
Anything like that. You know what I mean?
No, it's just like I said, it's just like more so being the best version of whoever you are. You feel me? Just, yeah, I'm sporty today. I can't believe I just pulled that off. I can't believe I just got a number.
So would you
I
say?
can't believe I just got a raise.
So would you say your hiatus was sporty?
Of course.
What
Because I was chilling, because I got a chance to make new music. I got a chance to think of new creative ideas to put out. Just so yeah, my hiatus was sporty.
Can you use the word sporty to describe a fine female?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
All day.
Anytime.
Yeah.
That's the first word you're gonna
I know
use when you see a fine
you scroll
female.
through your gram sometimes, you be like, damn, she's sporty. How she do that? Like, you feel me?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if it was a caption. I don't give a fuck if it was a picture.
It's a noun, a verb. What's the other ones?
Adjective.
Adjective.
Yeah.
All in one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So when you speak of mahogany, does it have to do with the color?
Nah, the mahogany was it was like an old nightclub on the north end of Hartford on Barber Street.
So speaking of that, right?
What the
Not
fuck
to
are
cut
these
you- yeah, that's what I'm saying.
North End, bro. Because who was on here?
Richie
talking about
Richie just put a song with a whole bunch of
This was so long ago. The mahogany was like, I was like probably like 14 maybe.
Like,
I wasn't like,
freshman high school
yeah, I wasn't, yeah type shit. Like I wasn't like of age to be really going out.
Most
but it
of
was
us
just,
wasn't.
Nah.
it was just one of the
Yeah,
spots.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you know how around that time, like
Thank
they
you.
had spots like the
Yeah.
Warehouse or
Yeah.
the Mahogany, the VFW, where like, you know, we could go vibe out. You feel
I
me?
mean, we just come to find out the Bling Bling Cafe and Paradise as well too. Those two ones that we never heard about.
Yeah. And the Mahogany was just like right in the center of the hood. So like you getting like
So
the
what
cream of the crop of the hood niggas in there.
So what
and that
makes you
shit
want-
was just in there crazy. Like I used to be going in there as a kid.
What makes you want to keep it alive through your music?
I'm trying to tell you right now, I used to go in there as a kid, and like how it used to just grab me, the energy that used to be in there, it was just crazy to me. And I think I was probably like in middle school at the time. I don't know if I was in like 8th grade or a freshman. But like it used to just be crazy, and then niggas jumping through the window who ain't want to pay. niggas, no, I'm trying to tell you,
No, I
niggas jumping
believe
in the
it.
niggas who ain't want to pay. Niggas, crews who got beef that don't like each other and they bumping heads, it's going down. Niggas is fighting. Like it wasn't that many guns around at the time, so one nigga might back out a strap. You feel me?
Facts.
Like banging their ear, shut the party down. Like it was
What
crazy.
what was your most memorable moments of those times?
It's probably one of them nights right there. Like I
You was
seen a
jumping
nigga.
through the window too?
Nah, I ain't never jumped through the window. But I see one of my mans. I seen a kid I fuck with to this day jump through the window, not trying to pay. He jumped through the window of that joint because it was like that in there that night. It was packed.
How much was it to get into the clubs back
I think
then?
it was like probably like $10 to get in there type shit.
Was that steep back then? Was that expensive for a club back then?
I mean, no, that was like standard back then. That was like standard, and then like as time went on, a dub became standard.
How much would you get a bottle for back in the club? Would you know if you know? Because I know we
Back
were young.
then, back then, I think you could get bottles for regular. Nah, not even. I think they'd jack it up, but just not too crazy.
So it's still a high. It was
Still a
It's
high, but
always a
not
high
too crazy.
percentage.
Not how they do it now. You feel me?
Damn, man. So you pretty much see a lot of changes that came over with Hartford as well too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What's the? I think you ever asked this. I was gonna say, what's the biggest change you've seen so far? But like through the ages, the
in what-
generations.
in what
and shit
regard?
like that,
Can you
like-
see yourself still being in Hartford in the next couple of years?
Nah, like I think anybody
That's a
who
good
trying
question.
to do something constructive with themselves gonna eventually get out of Hartford. You feel me? We just all love it because this is where we from. This is what raised us. You feel me?
Do you feel like Hartford supports you?
Yeah, for sure. For
I
sure.
mean, your word you made up is commonly used.
You know what I mean? Like you
So-
hear people say Sporty, you see Sporty and people tag names on social media.
So with that,
Sporty. Like yeah, I feel like Hartford support me.
so with that being said, do you feel
Whether
like,
it's subliminally.
so you feel like they're gonna embrace you and welcome you back? with open arms when you start dropping your projects more consistently again?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm one of them dudes who. This what I love about the people who do fuck with me, my audience. They allow me to live in my mistake. I'm gonna come back, and the people who been waiting for it gonna fuck with it. Like, I mean, everybody not gonna fuck with me. It's always been that way. But at the same time, like, they ready for me. Like, and I'm gonna deliver. You know what I mean?
And they still listening.
Of course, they still running up the old shit, but it's time.
It's but I look at it like this, cause I'm a huge J. Cole fan. Everybody probably know that by now. And J. Cole is a man that, there was a point, only dropped one project a year. So, it's not to say once you have a good fan base that you're comfortable with, you know they're always going to be there. Because a fan base knows that you're human at the end of the day, you know?
For sure.
Everybody already know you're always going to go through shit. And sometimes you just need to take a break.
And you know what's the key thing about a fan base as well? They're not going to stop listening to your music.
They're just going to wait for more.
Yeah, you're always relevant to them. Doesn't matter if you take a hiatus. Doesn't matter if you don't release in a year or 2 years. They're going to be like, well, yeah, I hope you get new music. But I'm still about to listen to the shit he got out.
I'm still run up what I like.
Yeah.
They still go run up their favorite
don't matter.
shit.
It's like even when we had Smooth on here, even Sucker for the Nookie, one of his first hits, still being played today after so many hits that has been dropped.
Yeah, you'll
well
still
too.
hear that joint at a spot. You'll still go in a certain spot and hear that joint. No bullshit.
Where were you at that time?
Sucker for the Nookie. I was in the hood. I was in the hood. I remember it though. I remember when it dropped. I remember that shit just having motion.
Yeah.
Type shit, yeah.
Did you play any sports in high school growing up?
I didn't. I tried to play basketball like in my first high school.
Can you actually ball?
Like standard, like hood, like a hood nigga skill set. Like,
Are you playing jail defense?
nah. I'm just crazy. Nah. Hell no. You feel me?
Niggas who play jail defense be dangerous, yo.
Yeah, hell
Niggas
yeah.
be using their arms to box in, they be
Elbows,
swinging,
yeah,
they be bloody
do
as fuck when you done as hell, yo.
Yeah, do you feel
Real
me?
shit,
You
yo.
play ball?
Hell yeah, I play ball.
You know how to play. You like you play mad wild.
Man. In a
Nigga,
sense,
Jamaican.
Got all
in
the
a
energy.
sense,
Yeah.
in a sense, you're not wrong. To be honest with you, you're
Nah,
not
you're
wrong.
more organized.
I'm
more
better
or-
when I'm playing a little bit outlandish. To be honest with you, I am full of energy. I'm probably always the most hyper on the court. To be
Yeah,
honest
because
with you.
it's two niggas that's gonna run up and down the court. It's him and Lex, nigga. These two niggas right here is gonna run up and down the court all day, and nobody's.
Yeah,
gonna keep
today
up.
I
I'm
don't
not
even think I
doing
got
it.
the stamina to like run up and like do a full court. I probably
You don't
could
work out no more?
I could probably actually I've been working out recently, maybe like in the last like 2 months, but I ain't played ball in probably like 3
What's holding
years.
You back, man. The whole time you was chilling, you decided to just.
No, I wasn't playing no ball. I definitely wasn't playing no
I
ball.
don't know who passed this shit to
I swung it that way. No, I wasn't playing no ball. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Where do you see your music in 5 years, man? Do you see yourself still making the same type of music that you make today, or do you see yourself evolving as an artist?
I'm gonna of course evolve as an artist. It's still gonna be me in there. I'ma still throw the me in there regardless, cause that's what these people gonna love me for in the first place.
So what inspires
So I-
your music? Because I remember you had there's a line that I think it was like my auntie said, throw this in a song, you better make it fire. So what inspires your music? Is it family ties that inspires your music, your experiences? Like, how true or what that you rap about?
When I be saying shit like that, when I say some shit like that, that's as descriptive as that. Like, I ain't making that shit up. You know what I mean? It be like real shit, like inspiring my music, like good shit, bad shit, just life shit.
What do you consider bad shit?
I mean, whether I'm going through a life trauma. When I said that that shit about my auntie, when I put that in the bar, I was fresh out of the hospital.
Nigga, I felt
time.
pain. I heard pain in your fucking voice in there with that bar.
Yeah, I was fresh out the hospital when I even laid that verse.
What made you end up in the hospital?
I had got fucked around in the streets. I had got myself in some shit, got hurt.
What's your advice to people who want to be in the streets coming up as teenagers in high school?
You better get away from it. Ain't nothing good in the street. You don't get nothing good out of that shit.
So you're basically telling them to stay away from it as much as possible.
Hell yeah.
Would you tell somebody to walk the same footsteps you walk?
Nah.
What's your greatest lesson learned?
My greatest lesson learned: time waits for no one.
What was your biggest regret with time?
Just not doing what I wanted to do, like musically, not just being ahead at a certain point in life, just whatever the case, you know what I mean? It's just time waits for no man. That just goes for anything, whatever the hell you got going on in life.
Do you feel like you're supposed to be bigger than what you are right now musically?
Of course.
Where are you supposed to be right now? If it was up to you, where would you be right now?
Everywhere. You see how you just looked up at that billboard?
Okay. Who?
You see him?
Name one feature you would grab right now if anybody in the world dead or alive.
Hov, Jay-Z. We gonna spar real quick on the hot beat. We gonna spar.
So you battle rap?
Nah, I did like a couple times back in the day.
Would you battle rap?
No, right now?
Yeah.
Nah.
Can you actually battle rap?
I don't know. I never thought about that. I watch it. I feel like I probably could, but I wouldn't like get into it.
They say some wild shit.
Yeah, they be tweaking with each other.
Bro, I don't know. I don't got the brain, whatever the fuck they got to hear that.
And they
shit.
got a lot to remember too.
Yeah.
They be spitting like 3 rounds,
Facts.
like 4 or 5 minutes of shit. Like,
So you think all of it? Do you think nobody do anything freestyle when they do the battle rapping? It's all
No,
written?
it's not. It's
yeah,
freestyle.
that's written. They preparing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
hell
already-
yeah.
Are you a writer or a freestyler?
It depends. Majority of the time I write though, but it's certain parts on songs or certain tracks I just freestyle if I'm feeling like that.
Would you have somebody write for you? Do you have ghostwriters?
Nah, for what?
I don't know, cause everybody says everybody have different perspective on what a ghostwriter is.
Nah,
So you wouldn't say if you with somebody right now, and you're in the studio and somebody contribute a couple bars to your songs.
oh yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, but you wouldn't take a full song and just
if
rap
a nigga be like, yo, say this at the end. If I'm 2 bars short, like, yo, say this at the end, or yo, say the hook part like this. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Do you consider that ghostwriting?
That's what you want to call it, but I'm taking that. Taking that. That ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna let nobody pin me a verse.
What's crazy is a lot of people look at shit like ghostwriting
Shit.
as a bad thing. I mean, when it comes down to the art form of rap, I guess it should be a better thing that you have your own original shit. But at the end of the day, when you are an artist and you just making music, I think contribution to your music is a beautiful thing. Some of the best artists in the world don't write their own music.
you gotta have like different energies around you sometimes.
You need
sometimes
that.
you gotta be in there with a couple people that's gonna have input.
Yeah, like
on
you,
or whether it's good or bad, constructive, whatever.
yeah, you might be stuck in your own head.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just completely switch the topic real quick because it's just popped up in my head. Yo.
Yeah.
So
okay, what the fuck are you talking
This
about?
shit been going around, right? About how there's this little venue in Hartford, Connecticut that's having an event for the down low men.
Yo, I seen
Plus,
some
y'all
shit
about
like
to say,
that.
y'all seen that?
I saw
seen
that. Yeah,
Yo.
I saw that. I don't know.
Hey, bro, go ahead, do your thing.
I don't know, bro. Yeah,
Do your thing.
do your thing. Get it how y'all live.
Hey, man.
Why y'all being modest, yo?
What you mean? What am I supposed to
Let's get into
say?
this shit real quick, man.
What you want me to do?
Let's get into
That's
this
what
shit
they
real
on.
quick,
That's what
man.
they on.
It's not even saying it's not. We're not.
They
I'm
about
not-
to gather
listen,
up.
at the end of the
They
day,
about to gather up their
First of
target.
all-
They
first
about-
of all-
listen,
listen.
bro.
No
They
gay
about-
people hurt. No gay people are harmed with these jokes that's coming up right now. That's the disclaimer
That's
right
what
now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They about to gather up their target audience, and they just about to.
Honestly, I think more gay people's gonna be harmed at the damn
But I
event
don't.
than
But listen,
my
my
jokes.
nigga, listen.
I don't know.
You gotta think about this. Like, they put out a flyer, right? Any nigga showing up to that, obviously don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
'cause you
nothing.
know what
nigga.
time it is
You
already. You already know.
How down low is it if it's public?
Ladies,
You know?
if you think so, stand outside and see what happens.
You know what's funny, yo? Most of these
Yeah,
girls,
see
right,
who show up.
they man gonna give them a whole excuse of why they're not gonna be home that night.
Maybe.
You know where they're gonna be at? Getting ready to pollute some pum pum.
You ready to
That's exactly what they're gonna do. All
You
the
hear
pum
this
pum
shit?
polluters is gonna be in the building that night. Because we all know. Alright, in matter of fact, let's get into this, man. Because you
Wait,
said you came
hold
from
on.
the streets as well, too,
Oh
right?
my God, no.
Do you feel like a lot of these street niggas be on the low?
I mean, I be hearing.
Because I be hearing shit about these street niggas, yo.
I mean, I be hearing certain shit too, but I don't know. I don't put nothing on no nigga unless
Listen.
I like, you know, seen or heard the proof. You feel me?
The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Do what y'all do.
And these gay dudes be spilling the spilling the beans on
When
y'all
it
niggas.
when it comes to some shit like
Y'all
that,
niggas
that shit
just
gonna
need
expose
to-
itself.
Yeah, just be you.
Because we know
bro.
y'all out here loving trannies. We know
Yeah,
that.
all that, all that.
Transsexuals. We
All
know y'all
that.
loving transsexuals.
All that.
So, you know, we know that already, yo.
All that.
And a lot of y'all, in your head, y'all already not having sex with a man because it's a transsexual. So, most of y'all don't even think it's gay and
what?
even start off with it in the first place. I'm gonna keep it in the buck. I'm not sitting here and gay shaming or nothing like that, but we gonna call it what it is. We gonna call it what it is.
When is your next project?
He about to get his shit canceled already. He trying to get his,
nah.
He trying, yeah, he trying to. Yeah.
I will say this. We would have been canceled. That's the surface.
Still light.
It's the
Compared to a lot of shit that I've said on here, I've been way more ignorant than this.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's like, it's a pet peeve of mine, because it's like, a lot of these, I love women, and I was raised by a woman, so I advocate for women every chance I get.
No doubt.
I don't care who and whoever or what party want to perceive me in any way, shape, or form, because sometimes you have to tell the hard truth for certain people. Because if you dilute certain things just to make other people feel good, a lot of things is gonna get lost in that dilution. So much is gonna get lost in that.
All right.
Sure.
So what if she accepted?
Who accepts?
What if his woman accepted?
She's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know
What
what,
if,
you
what
call
if she
that.
like?
I don't
What
know
if she
what's
like?
going on
and-
in that
She was
household.
like,
I'm gonna
and-
say the nicest way. She's undereducated. When I'm by undereducated, I mean when it comes to self, and it comes to being a woman, and it means that you don't value yourself that much as a woman as well too. I said it. I said
Okay.
it.
All right.
He coming in
You
hot
got-
on
I was
that.
about
I
to
said
say,
it.
You got that one off, huh?
Yes,
Right.
any woman want to come
Alright,
for me
cool.
for that one, I fucking said it.
Nah, I
I
feel
stand
you.
my ground. Because like I said, I advocate for women. Because I've been around a lot of women. Not to make it seem I can speak for women in any way, shape, or form. Because it does not. But as a man who love women, I'm going to speak my shit.
Okay, I brought this up last time. I got a question. So, woman's on the highway. She drives in the... Pregnant woman is on the highway. She's driving in the... What's the carpool lane? She gets pulled over by a cop, gets a ticket. She said, nah, I'm driving with two people. How you feel about that?
Wait, say what? Say that again.
Pregnant woman's driving on the highway in the carpool lane. She
HOV
gets-
lane.
Yeah,
the
HOV lane. She gets pulled over by a cop. He gets a ticket. And she was like, nah, I'm driving with two people.
Yeah, hell yeah. They got a heartbeat.
They got a heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
They got a heartbeat, man. It's considered a person.
Driving with two people. I don't think the boys probably not
I love
having
you
that.
think that's
like,
funny,
You
yo.
check not guilty.
But they just made abortions illegal.
Yeah, we are not guilty now.
Nigga, that's a heartbeat right there. That's another person right there. I think so. I believe so. And taxes need to come early for her.
How do you feel about male birth control?
That shit needed in the streets. I feel like that shit probably needed in the streets.
So
That
you
should've
be on
slowed down
birth
some-
You
control?
feel like niggas need to not
You
have
be on
kids?
birth control?
Me myself personally?
Yeah.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
So you
fuck with
advocate
that
for
shit.
some of these niggas
Nah,
to be on
I
birth
don't know what
control?
that shit'll do to you. I don't fuck with that shit.
That shit
Hell,
gonna leave you
You got
dickless.
kids?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
How many you got?
I got 3.
I got 0.
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yeah.
How old?
How old's my daughter again? 4 months, 4, and 13.
Nice.
15. I'm lying.
Nice.
Damn, she's
Dang,
15.
you 2 years off?
Yeah.
That's a big discrepancy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
2 years is
That
a
was
big
terrible.
discrepancy.
That was
Don't let her
terrible.
mama hear that.
Yeah, I can understand if you're a year off.
Don't clip
That's the
this.
farthest. I'm not clipping this
Don't
shit.
clip
You
this
know
part.
I'm not
Don't
clipping
clip
this
this
shit.
part.
Hell no. You nigga, you forgot her. You know her birthday?
Yeah, it's August 1st.
At least you know that. You know your
Yeah.
anniversary?
January 24th.
You know that one that quick. You
I
know your
know.
wife's birthday?
December 28th. December 28th. Listen, I'm on it. Let's go.
Are you in a relationship?
Of course, we all got somebody.
Let's go.
I asked you that.
That was a great ass answer right there. We
Alright,
all
how you
got
gonna take
somebody.
it? So you got somebody.
Of course, we all got somebody.
somebody.
We all got somebody.
Of course
I don't
we
got
take it.
nobody. I'm trying to get somebody.
Nah?
So
You got
how
nobody?
How you get somebody? How do you go about getting somebody?
gotta just be locked in.
Do you just bring weed and Hennessy and say and then put it in like a crate?
Fuck no. If you want somebody else some type of quality, no.
Oh, so we want quality. Okay, so this somebody has to be quality.
I'm saying like you deserve it. You deserve quality. Look how you coming. You got your own.
Maybe. You don't know my past.
We all got that too. We all got that
I did
too.
some shit.
Yeah.
I don't deserve much.
I got some shit to pay for.
Yeah,
You know, I'm paying.
You paying?
I'm paying.
We all paying.
I'm gonna be a better nigga when I'm 30. That's the goal, to be a better nigga when I'm 30.
Better nigga.
I want to be somebody my daughter could say that, yep, that nigga's like my daddy.
That's a fact.
That's the type of nigga I'm striving to be.
I'm gonna steal your question real quick.
What?
Do you have a daughter?
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable with your daughter dating somebody like you?
No. Crazy.
The disdain in that no.
I love that.
Oh my god. So please, why? Elaborate. We have to get into this. Why are you undateable for your daughter as a man? Well, let me rephrase that.
Yeah,
why
rephrase
is the
that.
type of man you are undateable for your daughter?
Because somebody like me, I'm a shark, and my daughter's gonna be like a good girl for the most part. From what I see, and like nah.
From what I see.
Yeah, and nah.
Are you basically saying you're hoping your daughter turns out not to break hearts?
Nah, I'm hoping she just like never bump into a guy like
Like you.
Like you?
like yeah. I'm as tarnished. I'm tarnished. You feel me?
You don't want her to date somebody as sporty as you?
He gotta be sporty. He gotta be sporty, but it gotta be his old way. It gotta be, you feel me? Don't try this shit out, hope.
Alright, if your daughter started going to the club right now at 14, how would you feel about that?
Nah, I can't have
You have a son.
Yeah, I got twins. I got twin.
Oh, you got twins? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, because you did say in some songs, yes, you do have twins. How does that make you? Yeah, go ahead.
Would you mind your sons being the way you are?
In what regard?
In any regard.
The sporty motherfucker that's sitting in front of us right now.
Any way possible.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want. I mean, they're not gonna grow up the way I did, so they're not gonna have like they're not gonna be like brandish with like hood shit.
Yeah.
But of course, I would want them to be like me, like in regards to like how I like ambition wise, or like what you want to do, or like like I want them to be like bright kids and shit. I was a bright kid in school. I want them to be like bright kids.
So with that being said,
I want them to have big futures.
Do you have a college fund for your kids?
Not as of yet, but
do you feel like it's important to start having those funds for your kids?
Of course. Everybody who got that going on right now is doing the right thing. They know what they do.
Because I seen something that said black parents always stress the fact on our kids going to school, going to college, but never have the money to pay for
never had that bread. And when that time come up, they struggling and doing a bunch of running around and trying to scrap.
And then hoping they get a scholarship, hoping they get a grant. And then you stress them into getting one. You pressure them into it.
And they get in that debt.
And now and then 6 figures that just trying to pay that shit off. Trying to live her life at the same time as well too. But in a sense, do you feel like that kind of ruined the child in the long run? Or do you feel like that make them stronger, or does it depend on the child?
It depends on the child, because in some cases, some people get through that college shit and go on with their life and be great. Some people go to college and that shit just be that. They be working some bullshit or just out here fucking around.
So what type of parent are you? Are you the disciplinarian type of parent, or are you the type of parent that allow your kids to grow just so you can learn their personalities?
Well, my son's is only 4 and my daughter 14, so like as far as my daughter go, I allow her to just be herself. I talk to her. I lay the palette to let her know she could talk to me about whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
What are you willing for her to be exposed to now that she's 14, a teenager? And like, how far are you willing to go in giving her her freedom to explore the world on her own now?
I mean, at 14, I don't know how much exploring of the world
I mean, you're in the clubs watching niggas jump through the window at 14.
I know, but like I said though, my kids is not subject to the things I'm subject to at her age. Yeah, I was doing different shit, but she's like, she growing up in a more like close captured like community. You feel me? So she gonna grow up and do the regular standard shit, and I'm gonna just guide her through like the life shit. Like
I'm having that kind of same thing with my daughter. Like she's starting to want to go out with her friends and go to like the mall, or like Dave and Buster's, and, and like Six Flags and shit. And they want to go by themselves. They don't want to go with us.
Yeah, like, they want to just go with their friends and shit.
And it's like it's hard to be like, yeah. Cause you as a parent, you like, fuck, I don't know if I can let you out there by yourself. Like, that shit hard. Like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, cause you be like overprotective and you be like afraid for them. But like, you be trying to find a balance between not trying to be too.
You gotta realize though, like,
strict.
Yeah, if you be too strict on them, if you restrict that shit from them, it's gonna be a different person.
Yeah, you don't want to make them too wild.
Yeah, they're gonna be wilder when they get that freedom finally.
You don't find the chance to fuck up. Like,
pretty much.
A chance to fuck up.
Yeah, and see how they learn from it.
Yeah, because they will. Trial and error, you'll see what they on.
If you don't allow them to fuck up, they're not gonna grow.
When you having one?
When I find somebody worthy enough to fucking have my child.
Oh shit.
My nigga not playing.
He on that.
My nigga not playing. He not really.
Yeah. The water tainted already. You talking that shit? All right.
Yeah. You should have been did that.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, trust me.
Did that when you was 15, nigga. You got that shit out the way.
Got that out your system, scrap.
I want to be 50 years old chasing a little baby.
Yo, I've been saying that, my nigga, because if I have a child now, nigga, I'm about to be pretty much 48 with an 18-year-old.
See?
Yeah, I had mine that first one at 25. So.
First of all, a lot of us weren't that lucky enough to have somebody where we didn't pull out and just be like, you know what, it's okay, it's gonna work out. I never had that feeling with anyone.
You like your freedom.
It's not even that, to be honest with you. So honestly, to keep it about, I never got my license until I was 22 years old. I was not in no rush to I'm honestly proud to say I had a childhood. I'm proud to say that I was never forced to grow up. Like, there's moments, yes, but overall, I was never pushed to grow up ever, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was proud to say, like, I was in a household that allowed me to just flourish as a child, yo.
You might probably get married first and then have a kid.
That might be my damn route, to be honest with you, because I'm down for marriage. Yeah,
you might have to come standard.
Mm-hmm. Damn, yo. Anybody out there want to get married?
I was like, hey, man.
I'm here to tell you now, the water tainted like a...
Oh, I already know that. Trust me, I know that, to be honest with you. I'm semi-open to being a stepdad. Semi-open.
Semi?
Yeah, your kids...
You better get all the way. You waiting around. You waiting around.
My only rule...
You ain't got no time to waste.
My only rule when it comes to being a stepdad is your kid can't be butt-bruck and ill-mannered. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the one thing. I'm not gonna raise no butt-bruck and ill-mannered. And the kid can't be stupid. Yes, I'm gonna call kids stupid. Fuck it, I don't care. I said it. Because some of y'all kids know all of these trap music. They know words to all the trap songs, but they can't read a book out loud. Just like you in fucking elementary
shit like
school.
That. Yeah.
So, I'm not... I can't jump into a family dynamics where the kid already don't know how to read out loud. You know? I'm good. I rather...
That's fucked up. That kid. Nigga, what?
I don't mind teaching them how to ride a bike. But if I have to teach you how to read a book at 6 years old...
That's the thing. When... Like...
or how to form words... But you know how to rap favorite songs.
Hey, man, listen. Some kids are some kids.
That means, you know what that tells me about your mom?
What?
That means your mom lives in an apartment and got her ass paid.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Where'd you find this?
Yeah. Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Yeah. Shit like this. Shit like
bang,
this.
Bang.
Yeah, bang, bang. He said bang, bang.
Or niggas said living in an apartment and got their ass did. Oh my god, the shots fired are crazy as rocket launchers everywhere, nigga. It's Al Qaeda outside.
Nah, I gotta put one out for the men too, yo. Or for the men, if you out there, your car more expensive than your house.
I listen, all right.
My nigga, some of these niggas be having houses and their rims alone is more expensive than their house.
Not necessarily, because men are survivors. You can put them. A man can live like outside.
So men are survivors. So you're saying if the world crashed right now, men is gonna be able to survive? The type of men we are today, the type of men today that's even coming up on us, do you think they're gonna survive without electricity?
I always learn to not worry about what other men do.
Perfect way to say that.
Me?
No bullshit.
Real talk.
So if the world crashed today, can you guys survive as men? With your families right now, can you sustain a lifestyle for your family for at least 3 months?
Oh yeah, I was ill in camp. I could start a fire, all that shit. I'm ill with it.
Are you hunting?
I could.
But are you gonna hunt?
Yeah, if I had to.
You gonna eat off the fat of the
We're
land?
gonna do whatever the fuck it take. You shitting me?
Eventually.
We gonna scrap and
Stab a
we
fucking
yeah.
deer. They all
Eat
jump on that
squirrels,
nigga
Nigga,
back.
we fucking warriors.
squirrels?
I ain't eating no squirrel.
Until all the chickens and all
What
the
you
other shit
mean?
going from the world, I don't gotta eat squirrel.
You can catch a chicken?
Hell yeah, I catch a chicken. I shoot it first. Like,
You gonna
First
blow
of
that,
all,
you gonna blow that shit
First
up,
thing you gotta
nigga.
do is
I ain't
shit
gonna
go
bullshit you. I
Get
ain't
the
eating no
butt.
squirrel.
If all the electricity crash right now, if you want a survival kit, the first thing you have to do is raid Walmart.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing I'm gonna do is
Yeah.
raid Walmart.
CVS, all that.
Yeah, I'm dead ass because you get everything from Walmart. Everything. You get your BB guns, you get your food, you get your snacks, you get clothing, hike gear, outdoor shit. You get everything that you could possibly need to survive anything in Walmart. Anything. If you want to rob Walmart, you go to Walmart and take the shit in Walmart and rob it with it.
Nah, real shit.
That's how convenient it is, my nigga.
I'm taking mad ramen noodles.
It's funny because I seen something that says like if a woman ever have a predator on them in Walmart, just go to the fucking gun section and grab a BB gun and shoot that motherfucker. Grab a knife.
Wait, what?
Yeah, shit, that's smart.
If a woman feel like they're threatened with a predator and they're in Walmart,
You can't give women permission to do that type of shit.
I sure do.
They will, man, listen,
I'd
nigga might be going...
I'd rather defend my woman that feels safe than
Nigga
one
gonna
that.
start trying to buck niggas that's just trying to
Yeah,
talk
that's
to
what I'm
them
saying. Nigga could be just... Nigga, women nowadays, nigga, you can't give them a compliment. They take that shit crazy. Like, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. Like,
That's why I don't compliment these bitches.
nigga, that's what I'm saying. So now you give women permission to do that shit. Nigga might be going to the same hour as you. Now she done shot this nigga because she think he following her.
But at this point, though, you have to be sure that you're being followed by a predator as well. So you're not just gonna go up to just because a man just approached you.
Nigga could be a fat white man. She's just gonna power.
Yeah, that is
Shoot that nigga right in the forehead with a BB gun. That shit gonna hurt. And he gonna sue the fuck out of her because she's stupid. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't give nobody permission. Call somebody, all right? Don't just start doing the random crazy shit. Call the
Yeah.
police or something. Call your mans. Call your brother.
Get a
somebody.
second opinion.
Yeah, facts. Get a second opinion. Check out first, actually. Check out and walk back in the store. If he do that shit with you, now you know you got a problem.
Now
First
you
of
know
all,
you
this
being
is what I
followed.
have to say towards that. Shame on you men for stalking women.
Yeah, what you
Too
doing?
many women sell pum pum for you to take pum pum.
Yeah, facts, nigga. You can get that shit. Niggas got jobs.
Yo.
How the fuck you can't buy pussy, nigga?
Yo.
You talking about raping women, bro? That's crazy.
But it's facts.
Yeah.
Every type of woman you can think of, sell pussy.
Yep. Fat, skinny,
Your type is out there.
tall, short.
Get on
midgets.
one of these apps. Anything.
There's an app where you can find your type.
Bro.
You just have to come up with the right price.
Niggas missed the back page here. I did too, because I ain't never buy no pussy.
Nah,
But
back pages on
That
Snapchat
shit.
now.
Oh, shit.
Premium, side chat premium.
That's the new wave.
They
That's
selling
the new
it
wave
at.
right there. Yeah.
That's what y'all doing it. Talking about subscribe to my premium. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the new version of
Yeah.
yeah.
I
you feel
seen
me?
the post that said, all y'all bitches who started OnlyFans.
That shit.
I love my wife though, so let's not get it twisted.
Now I seen something that said, all y'all bitches that started
Yeah, we
OnlyFans
not
and didn't
on
get
that.
popping off it. Y'all just feel like a local rapper now.
Probably how it feels.
My thing is, right? My thing is this. How are you going to feel in 10 years when you know you are selling your pussy on a social media website?
How you know I'm failing in 10 years and your daughter comes showing you your own pussy on website?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that
Imagine
shit
your
just
daughter,
fucked me
15
up.
years old.
That shit just fucked me
Wait,
up.
wait,
right
wait,
there.
imagine
And then
someone's
your pussy,
daughter-
and then
imagine-
and then her mom pussy resurfaced.
Imagine someone's daughter.
Yeah, like that's
Imagine someone's daughter. What?
Imagining somebody's daughter being 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the internet. All of a sudden, she sees her mom pussy being showcased on the internet.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's not possible.
That
You don't think
is-
somebody screenshot
yeah.
some of these pump pussies over the years?
That's fucked
Yo,
up.
when we was growing up, if they would have had the
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Bro.
yeah. I was about to say, imagine if they would have had the internet back when.
I remember when
Niggas
fucking
was
just
kidding.
getting Nate nudes was the thing, yo. And niggas is fucking leaking nudes just then.
Yeah,
You used to be
yeah.
trying to kill dudes in school. Like, what? You talking to me and your mom out here like this?
OnlyFans, your mom got an OnlyFans. Fuck out of
See
here.
your mom, like, feel me, shit like that.
I see every crevices such your mom already. You can't come talk to me no
You
way,
can't
shape,
talk
or
to me
form,
no
yo.
nothing.
That's funny, yo. That's crazy, yo. Like,
shit.
even people are making fun of your kids just because your pussy's out there. Not even just your pussy, your titties.
Yeah,
fucking kill somebody in school.
I don't
that
even
was
think
to
they
bring
be
that
thinking
shit
about
up.
that at the time. They be just trying to
Pay rent.
look for a quick buck or just
Yeah.
They
be
just
out
tryna pay-
here
Or-
just
Would you do OnlyFans with your lady?
doing shit. Nah, I'm
Would you allow your lady to do OnlyFans?
doing what on there?
What's the most you allow her to do on there?
My woman could do some feats.
It's a feet fetish.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
When fucking nigga
Yes.
want to see her chop up some fruit or something.
Yeah. I do that shit too. Yeah. Get that bread, baby.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah.
fuck that. I'm gonna teach my wife how to fucking be an electrician.
What
and
you
do
wanna?
that
What
shit,
you?
dude.
What you wanna? How to get some French tips? Chop up some fruit or something.
Dice up some fruit for you.
Yeah.
But
Make the
it's,
sounds and shit. Do that.
it's funny because I think the people who are most popular on OnlyFans and shit, they don't actually be naked on it.
Oh.
They don't really be naked.
Yeah, that's crazy because them the ones they be already having like a wave anyway.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
then
they
and then
can
they
get on
said,
there, like, yeah.
to me,
People like Ruby Rose, you think she gotta get on there and show her pussy?
you just have to
Hell
think.
no.
To me, the idea of sex alone sells.
Yeah.
As long as feel like people think they can get something sexual out of something, they'll pay for it. Niggas are simple.
That's the only thing people will pay for that's free.
Easily.
Like,
Facts. Cause Pornhub is still free.
all
X-
websites
X-
still
X
free.
videos is still free.
Niggas are still niggas are
X
still
and
paying
XX
website,
is still
like,
free.
Right,
How many
right,
free
right.
websites you gonna list?
X hamsters still free.
God damn, nigga.
Like how they doing
Yeah,
Snapchat. Like,
home got wild cookies on home. Yeah.
like on Snapchat, they inbox you with like they inbox you 5 pictures. Like,
Facts.
just showing nudity.
Facts.
And then put their little tag that say if you want to see something.
Slide up, swipe
Yeah,
up.
well, you went, yeah.
Fact.
you win.
Or when they put the censor shit over it, but it don't censor everything, because they be shaking it all over the place. You still see a little pussy lip either way. It's like, bitch, if I can see the same shit on your preview premium, why subscribe? Why subscribe to that shit at all?
Right. Why bother?
Word.
But they obviously got some niggas that's like
What's
buying
the
into that
perks
shit.
of subscribing? No, what's the perks?
For them,
I don't know.
bread.
Not for the man, but the person who's like the subscriber. What's the perks?
That's the catch of the. It's the ideal of actually.
You
Trying
feel like
A
you close to
specific
having
person,
sex
like-
with them.
Yeah.
You can interact with
It's
them.
like the idea of like, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just for a certain type of cat.
So he's telling me these niggas are gonna see a random bitch from Dallas they never seen before. They're gonna subscribe for $10.99 on their
Yeah,
fucking
and spend their money right on that shit.
Hell yeah.
knowing that nigga could never gonna go to Dallas in the next couple years.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. It's a lot of dudes who can't even approach women. They
True.
gonna look at it like, man, I'm scared to approach this woman and I got money. I can see her naked right now.
So why
It's
not
on
just
my
buy
phone.
pussy? I'm telling,
It's
just
the
buy
same
pussy.
thing. They do. They do that too.
I'm talking about the niggas who forcefully take the pussy.
Wait, what? I thought we was done with that shit.
No,
You
you're
know,
I
never.
thought
I'm
we
never.
was done with
I'm
that
always
shit.
gonna call these
Yeah,
niggas out.
No.
You know, love
You
it.
never stop forcefully taking the pum pum, yo.
Yeah,
Just stop.
yeah,
Just
niggas
stop.
should be castrated. Just whatever. All right. Yeah,
Definitely don't be out here doing that, man.
yeah. Don't do that.
That's never the way to go.
Never.
Never forcefully take the pum pum. Always grab the pussy with consent. Always.
And if not, it's about $40 or something like that, right?
Yeah, it ain't, yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
It
What's the
ain't that,
going
it ain't
rate?
that
I don't
deep.
know.
Yeah.
What's the going rate for pussy right now?
Would you pay for pussy yourself?
Probably like if I'm like, you know, vacation somewhere.
Honestly, I want to pay for pussy at least one time in my life. I do. I truly do. I just want to get the experience and just to be able to say I paid for pussy.
Other than that, why bother?
Exactly. I just
In a
want the
way-
story out of it.
In a way, it's like when you home, like right, you gonna buy weed, you gonna buy.
No, I
bottle.
want to literally say, here, this money's for pussy.
I don't know if I could take that. I don't know if I could take that receipt right there, bro. I don't know if I can do that. I just don't.
I just want to pull out like
They might
500.
not, they might not fuck with you because they don't think you a cop. Probably like.
I mean, somebody's gonna say,
$500,
Yeah.
nigga.
They gonna think you about to arrest the
some
shit out
people's
of
gonna say yes. Somebody's gonna say
You
yes.
look like you would bring down a prostitute ring too. Yeah. Buzz.
My boy.
Yeah.
My boy.
You don't look like
my
a
boy
John.
don't mind. My boy
He
don't
like an
mind.
undercover that's acting like a
boy.
John.
My boy will buy it here. Like, he don't got no problem. Like, that's my boy. Like, he don't
Facts, like, yeah, this money's for pussy. I don't need to take you out. We're not gonna do no long talking. I need you to come over.
His thing is he pay him to go away. Like, that's how he look at it.
That's how I look at it. I pay you for no conversation.
Like,
that's it. I pay you for that unnecessary
no interaction,
shit, no working for it, no nothing. Just come over in a trench coat with nothing underneath it. That's it. I don't care how hot it is outside. Coming back.
That's your fantasy.
So you like prostitutes, not hookers. I think there's a difference.
I just want to pay for pussy.
So break down the difference.
The words are longer.
I don't care what they are. I just want to buy pussy.
You more on escorts type shit.
Yeah, that's the word. It's not. That's a shorter word.
I would pay for an escort. I would definitely do that.
It's all the same shit.
Nah, to me, an escort gives you an experience that you could take the bitch out and present her as a trophy. Like, you know, you with her. This is the girl.
Oh, so you're saying they come looking better? They come with a little
yeah, that's somebody you take out for like to go out with.
Take them on a date and shit.
Exactly, just to show them off, to let them know I'm with her. I'm with
that's what the old white CEOs be doing when they be having their dinners and shit. They don't be bringing their old wives.
Yeah.
They be like, nah, I'm bringing this young.
Little bad white bitch or something.
They don't even be fucking them sometimes. They just be like, I'm gonna take you out, have a good time with you, and then you gonna try to go up.
Yeah.
If a white woman come to you right now and says she wants you to give her a golden shower, you doing it?
Nigga. I think this conversation has gone to the point where we have to start talking about the weather. Nigga, what?
Heat wave coming back.
Yeah, man. That shit was hot.
It was scorching.
But I mean, rain did its job though.
So y'all not giving her a golden shower?
Niggas is not.
It's hot.
I can't.
This nigga crazy.
This nigga.
Y'all not gonna downplay my question like that, yo.
Listen, I don't know.
I feel like that's something a lot of people have on their bucket list. I one time used to work at Massage Envy, and I actually met this lady.
That is not on my bucket list.
After hearing all that freaky shit you want to do, it didn't tell me you used to work at Massage Envy. Now he work out.
I wasn't a masseuse though.
I
wasn't a masseuse.
He was just in that environment. Yeah. So now you just got that. You just got that filter on you. So now you just coming extra horny. That's how your whole giddy up. Like bitches gotta know your body. You coming like real. You know what I mean?
I learned a thing or two there.
Real kinky off the rip. You gotta know that.
I met a dominatrix there, and she told me. So I learned to even be a dominatrix, you have to first be dominated. So everything that you be doing to somebody, you have to first have it done to you.
You gotta go to Electric Blue, bro. Out in Thailand.
Honestly, I want to go to a swingers club.
See what I'm saying?
Yo, I met somebody when I was in Philly, and they told me about the upside down pineapples and this and then the swingers clubs in Maryland and shit like that. So I'm trying to see what that's like. You know, I heard it's optional to be involved. You can just watch.
Oh, you could just be in
there. You can just be there and watch. Yeah, you don't have to be involved. Yeah.
Why?
Because it's one of those places where it's safe sex. You're not gonna have sex forced onto anybody, but you just want to be there and not be judgmental. Yeah, you can be there. I want to see. Yeah, I want to go there.
I don't want to go there.
Why not?
It might stink.
She's just gonna chill there, like
it's gonna stink. I
don't want to get
I probably can't smoke no weed in that motherfucker.
What's the difference between going to the strip club and niggas just sitting there watching?
I don't like the strip club like that. I'm not a big fan of strip clubs because that shit
the only difference is niggas is getting penetrated at this shit. That's the only difference.
That's a big difference. That's a huge. That is huge. That's a huge difference. Was the age gap I said with my daughter, and you was like, "That's a big ass difference." That's a big difference. Penetration and no penetration is. Feel me? That's the
line.
That's the big divider right there. The Mississippi
But
River.
the thing is, there's a whole sex place in Hartford that have a room that allows you to watch people have sex. Right. They literally have masturbation rooms.
You been?
Not in the rooms, but I've been in the. That's
to the spot.
Yeah.
What it was like?
I ain't going to rooms, but the toys in there was interesting. Very interesting.
This nigga, that shit is hilarious.
Nigga, some of the things that I seen as toys, I didn't know they actually made some of them. That was my first time really like diving into a sex store and see what's in there firsthand, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, it was interesting. And even the toys that even some men are willing to use, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, wow shit.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just at a point where I know my boundaries, but I'm still willing to explore certain things within boundary. Within boundary. Always everything is within boundary. I have to say that. Because in this age and in this time, a lot of people don't have boundaries, dog. And I'm not with a lot of shit people are going to be doing nowadays. You ain't going to catch me with none of that shit right then and there, man.
Have you ever had sex specifically off of rap music?
What you mean?
I love asking this question.
What you mean?
I do have to ask that to everybody. I didn't know.
Does pussy come through specifically music? Does music bring pussy?
I think that's anybody who do music. They like get people who try to come around and be attracted to you because of the talent.
Top tier bitches though, you know, the bitches that niggas want to fuck.
Nah, it's literally girls who's probably, like, not even probably, I know for sure, it's like attracted to niggas just alone just because he rap, or they might like his music, or like,
that's fact.
I don't know, some people find that as like a I don't know, like a
fantasy.
No, not even like a, I don't know, like a, I don't know, I think it's like an accessory to them. They look at it like it's a little, you know.
Are you into older women?
I haven't really been around too many older women. Sure.
Haven't been around. So what's your preference in women?
What you mean?
Like, so you say you have somebody. What gravitated you to? What characteristics gravitated you to make that person your somebody?
Oh, come on. Who we doing here? Just being locked in with the person just knowing you. Being able to be yourself, being comfortable around that, whoever that motherfucker is.
Can you be vulnerable as a man?
Yeah, we all get in vulnerable spaces.
Nah, but can you allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to let a woman love you?
Of course.
Is it easy?
Nah, not in all cases, no.
What have you feel like some of your toughest toughest struggles with vulnerability?
Relationship-wise or just in life period?
Relationship-wise.
My toughest
struggles. Things that you struggle the most when it comes to being vulnerable.
Probably like opening up about certain shit maybe, or like, yeah, probably just like certain things you're not sure if you should open up about, something like that, or that's all I would say. Like
can you be
far as anything on the like surface level shit, like crying or something like that, that's life shit.
So crying for you is not a big thing. You can cry regularly. When's the last time you cried?
I don't know. I don't cry regularly, but like, but I'm not saying. I'm just saying like I'm not too manly to cry in front of like.
Okay, so you don't see nothing unmanly about crying.
No.
All right.
Has a woman ever thrown some shit back at you that you told her, and like because you trusted her?
Of course. That's what they do.
That's their nature.
What kind of impact
that's
has that
their
left
nature.
on you? Does it make it harder for you to trust what you open up with to a woman?
Yeah, it'd be like just lessons. You just mental know that, you feel me? May fuck with you at the time, but when you go through shit like that shit build you. You just build you tougher skin. You know what I mean? Like you don't really be sweating that shit so much. Yeah. Especially after the first time they do it.
So you don't see see losses as losses. You learn from all of the things.
I learn from everything, bro. Gotta learn from all that shit. All this shit is written. This shit ain't no freestyle.
So you would say you're satisfied with the growth that you have as a man so far in life? Like you're thankful for the man you are today?
Of course.
What would you say your best quality is as a person and your best quality is as an artist?
My best quality as a person would probably be like my love for my family, like my drive, you know what I mean? My loyalty to those around me. As far as an artist, just everything I brought to this shit, like sax, like the fuck.
Why Sykes Fifth? Why Sykes Fifth?
What? That's
why Sykes Fifth? Yeah, because Sykes Fifth is already so popular of a name already. So why choose that? Not even why not like a variation of it or anything like that? Why run with that specifically?
Nah, one of my boys actually started calling me Sax. Just a little bit before the rap too, just like the Sporty shit, like a little right before the rap shit.
So it's like everything came together.
Yeah, literally, no bullshit.
So this is your first rap name?
Nah, back in the day I went by Young Money Ty. This was before Young Money the group too. But I was Young Money because I was in the rap group with like 3 other niggas. But yeah, the Sax shit, my boy started calling me that shit. I forget why he started calling me that shit. It was some inside joke. He was calling me Sax. And I just put the 5th, like, you feel me? But I spelled it S-A-X, and I built it an acronym, Sporty and Extraordinary. You feel me? That's why I spelled S-A-X, and it was Sporty and Extraordinary. You feel me? 5th power. You feel me?
Creative right there.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make it something, you try to make it original, make it new to you in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
No, that's actually
That is fire.
that's right there.
It's not just something meaningless.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's a good representation of who you are too as an artist. Cause whenever you start rapping, like I said, you hear the confidence in your voice. You know, like I feel like the tone in your voice, you can hear the hunger in people in their artistry when they get behind the mic. You can hear how their passion behind it. And not to say that anybody is less passionate than others, is that other people are better at putting their passion in their voice than others. They're better at voicing it than others. Yeah. So it's like when you rap and you make your music, I love the energy that you're always bringing. Like as right now, you're soft spoken. You're very because we're chilling, laid back environment.
Yeah. Nah, but that's how I am. I'm just cool, calm, collected. Cool. When I get on the stage, I turn into a different person.
Yeah, and I
jump right back off that motherfucking
Sporty talk.
Quiet
That's that
again,
Sporty
like,
talk right there. Yeah. So before we go off, what do we have looking forward to now that you're back?
I'm in a position to make some new moves, so we just gonna keep an eye out. I'm about to drop some videos. I'm about to warm y'all up for the project. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see me everywhere. Starting right here with my boys. This was my first step.
I know, man. That's why I was like, I feel good about this one.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
And I heard Sax is back, and I was like, oh yeah, we gotta do it the weed and whiskey style, of course. Man.
Yeah.
So this is one of the first stops of it as well too. So what's gonna be the first song you push from it? Do you have a title for it already?
Nah, I don't know what the first. I got so many songs.
So you don't even know what songs you're putting on.
That I'm putting on the project. Yeah. I got like, out of all the songs I got, I probably got like maybe like 15 to 20 of them that I'm gonna sort through and then like pick like 12 out of those.
So that's about 12 songs on it?
Yeah, so it's gonna be like 12 joints, but like
and
I don't know. You just gotta see it. Okay. No, I'm just not gonna give all that.
Yeah, I hear that. Y'all gotta tune in.
They know how I come when it's time to make a project.
I know you put your foot into that shit, my nigga. Trust me. Even the visuals is always top tier. Trust me, I'm looking forward to the visuals.
Good looking, my boy.
I know. I'm always gonna experience this story for that, man. That's why, like I said, I've always been a fan, man.
Appreciate that.
I always like the fact that you're serious about what you're doing. You always make time and invest in yourself. Because a lot of people speak about investing in yourself, but there's people you just see doing it. You know, you don't have to hear them say it. You just know that they're doing it based off the quality of work that they're putting out. And the quality of work that you always put out is, like I said, always top tier. Always top tier.
Appreciate
always
that,
in that category.
Good looking,
and I love saying this too. This is how I like to compare and let people know that it's always good music for me. When I can put it in my regular playlist and I can still vibe to it without changing it. You know, I can throw you my regular shuffle with even the big name artists and the industry artists, and I don't have to shuffle your songs when it comes in.
Right on in.
Blend right on in.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, that's top tier music.
Yeah, we're not coming amateur night.
Exactly. You're not making. Even if you make that shit in your house, it don't sound like you make it in your house because you can still. Because there's a lot of people who still record their music on a tour bus.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I recorded that shit in a motherfucking back seat,
a bathroom,
of a car. When it's time to give it to y'all,
it's gonna sound like it was in a professional.
I'm gonna have that bitch done up. That bitch ain't gonna come outside with no makeup on. Feel me?
That's a fact. Caked up makeup, baby.
Caked up makeup, baby. Good kind too.
Do you produce your own music too?
Nah, I want to get into it, but I don't be fucking around behind the boards yet.
So is that what you say? Some of your goals as an artist is to
Yeah,
get into
definitely. I want to learn how to engineer. I want to learn how to make beats.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So
I want to learn how to shoot videos too.
are you trying to get a camera too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Trying. We got that.
Everything.
So you pretty much are you gonna shoot your own videos or shoot other people's videos?
No, I want to try to start like helping like shooting my own first. I'm gonna start with that. Of course. I always be trying to put some input, even when somebody just come shoot me.
But you know what you want as a nerd.
I be knowing how I be wanting to look. I be knowing how I be wanting. You know.
Mm-hmm.
If you were supposed to leave Hartford, where would you see yourself as the first place to go?
I'll probably honestly go to the A.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
What would you say to the people that everybody feel like they have to go to Atlanta to be famous?
I would say don't chase that, because you're gonna be out there motherfucking in another state by your lonely, starting from the bottom on the
Selling
grind.
your shit on Snapchat.
Yeah, selling your shit on Snapchat. yeah. That ain't no fucking dreamland or nothing like that for you to. I still got to put that work in. Is what I'm saying.
What do you think is attractive about Atlanta as artists?
I think it's just. I feel like it got all the amenities of like a kind of like a LA or New York, but it's just like black and free. It's from my perspective, it just seems like it's like a lot of black people, and it seems like it's just like a lot of like
comfortability.
Yeah, comfortability in the land. You feel me?
So if you go to Atlanta, would
around.
you continue to bring that CT flow,
Of
or
course.
do you see yourself adapting to the flow?
I'm gonna go down there and be sax. I'm gonna just be like relocated.
Because you know a lot of people, they move and they switch up.
Yeah, of course, but nah.
You're not gonna be like Jagged Edge.
Nah. If I take this bottle right here, whiskey, and put it in this bottle right here, you know what it's gonna be?
Same whiskey. So that's sex. No matter how you package it, how you present it,
It's gonna be
it's the same flavor no matter what.
No bullshit.
And you don't plan on changing up or letting no matter what circumstance change you.
The way you make examples out of things is very impressive.
That's the creative.
On the spot. You do it. I've noticed that.
Oh,
You do it a lot. You're like, yeah, you see this? Yeah, like, compare it to that.
Are you a poet? Would you consider yourself a poet when it comes to writing music?
probably in some sort of form, like
Would-
we are some sort of like, you know, like
Are you gonna drop some poetry for us one of these days?
I don't know if I could fully get in that bag. I don't know if I could fully get in that bag to actually like get it out and write it and make it like sound right. But I feel like
Maybe.
I feel like I'm some sort of poet. I mean, I'll be putting that shit together.
All right. So you're a visionary.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, I like to ask the questions because I draw my own conclusions. Because like I said, just off your visuals alone, I know how important it is for you to put your vision together and actually make it the way you want it to be. It's not just a montage of shit that just come together and just just a compilation of shit. You bring art to your visuals and you allow your videos to bring your songs fully alive.
Yeah.
So it's like after you watch the video, when you're driving and just listening to the songs, you have something to picture and visualize while you're listening to it.
Yeah.
Because every song, I don't know, like I feel like the words and what you choose to show for the words is just this perfect match.
Yeah.
So it's easy to visualize it when you're not actually watching the video because the words are already so impactful that it brings the same picture
I try
that you're
to
already
paint the
thinking.
picture. Yeah, and that's all it is. I try to paint the picture. I try to say it to where you see it in your head.
And it's
how I
gonna
say
be exactly
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like,
feel me?
I know an artist, you see art, you can always take your own definition of it, but I feel like with your art, it's really your story. Your music is really your story.
It's like your story. It's like your diary. It's like
and I feel like we're getting front row seat to your life.
Yeah.
And everything that you've been through and most importantly how it's affecting you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the key part about it because your music showcase how it's actually affecting you, how your life is affecting you, how you're actually dealing with it. Like you get energy in it, and regardless of how you say, like you can always know that there's a message of you in there.
Yeah, you gonna hear like something of some sort of substance. I don't give a fuck.
Substance is key. Substance
what kind of beat I'm on? It's gonna give you something.
So if you get on the country beat, you killing it too.
Whatever it is.
Alright, my country players, yo, hit sax.
I'm still gonna say something that's gonna sit with you.
Alright, man. Where can they find you?
At Sax5 on Instagram, SAX the number 5TH. _.
Everywhere.
Huh.
Anything that you want to say?
Look out for me. I'm coming. Trust me, or don't trust me. I don't give a fuck.
Appreciate you coming here.
Sporty.
This was.
No, I appreciate y'all having me for real, my boy.
This episode was sporty.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah,
like
that's
have
it.
fun with y'all guys.
Appreciate you for coming through, making
my
the
boy.
time, man.
Word.
Seriously.
Good shit, y'all.
I'm
Good
a
shit,
fan,
y'all.
and I'm one of those fans who is proud to say, we're glad you're back.
Word, I appreciate that.
We're
Word.
glad to
Word.
finally hear music from
Word.
you.
Y'all gave me a warm welcome. It was cool. It's like y'all already had that.
Trust
That
me.
was already the narrative when I walked in. Yeah, Sax
Trust
is
me,
back.
we're glad
yeah,
you're back, my
That's how
nigga.
we come.
We're-
Good shit, bro.
we're-
And I'm gonna go tap into the episodes that you already
Oh, yeah,
got
I
out
appreciate
too.
that.
Fact.
I appreciate
Facts.
that,
I'm gonna do
man.
that when I get in the crib.
No, I appreciate that,
Facts,
man.
facts.
And all the people who's driving, on the road, at work, tap in as well too, man. That's the perfect
Facts.
time
Let
to
us know what y'all
whiskey,
doing.
man.
Exactly. Let us know what y'all doing. Instagram us. Just give us some reactions, bro. Do something. Let us know what y'all doing. Listening to Weed and Whiskey. 'Cause
We
we
whiskey.
appreciate y'all.
And
Yeah.
do me a favor, because it's in my playlist, add Sax 50 to your playlist. as well,
Add Sax
too.
50
That's a
playlist,
fact.
baby.
If you ain't doing nothing tonight, or today, this morning, whenever you hear this, add Sax 50 to your playlist. And remember, everybody, please and thank you, grab her by the pussy with consent. Be great,
And follow
be
Weed and Whiskey
amazing.
Podcast.
Yes, and weedandwhiskeypod.com. Be amazing, y'all.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Peace.